Hi, and thanks for joining me in the Departure Lounge. This video series will take you on a journey full of inspiration and practical advice for the best goodbye. Today is all about music. We have 5 ways to include music in your celebration of life. Many people don't want to think about death or their funeral, so when they find out what I do for a living, they'll sometimes change the subject. However, if I start talking about music, all of a sudden they're engaged. I hear, I want Dolly Parton at my funeral. Oh, for me, it's got to be AC/DC. Well, for some reason, this is one element that tends to get almost everyone chatting. You might be thinking about Beethoven's sonatas or an 80s dance party, and there are a number of different ways you can consider incorporating music into your celebration of life. Whether you'd like recorded music, a string quartet, or even a live band. So, number one, reception playlists. Many people choose to have a playlist of their loved one's favorite music playing while people are coming into the event space. You can also have their favorite tunes playing during the reception or after the service, too. Number two is the prelude song. You can choose a specific song that you to begin the service with. It could just be the song that everyone listens to right before everything begins, while we are all being seated, or to bring everyone's focus on the guest of honor. Number three, during a video tribute, the combination of snapshots from your loved one's life along with their favorite song can be a very powerful and moving element of a service. It can also be a great way to break up speeches if there are more than one or two. Number four is during a candle lighting service or another kind of ceremony during the service. Candle lighting ceremonies can be religious or non religious and can be a meaningful way for families to participate in a ceremony. This especially often resonates for family members who may not want to speak at the service. Some families like the idea of the celebrant using a poetry reading for a candle lighting ceremony. Other times, it's a song that plays while they come up and light the candle. And the fifth one, obviously following the service. After the last words of the service have been spoken, it can be nice to hear one last song that reminds you of your loved one. The celebrant can play a song and have everyone stay seated for the first half of the song. And everyone has the chance to take a deep breath and listen. The family often appreciates this pause before the ceremony ends, so they can collect themselves before greeting their guests during the reception. Finally, why choose music in the first place? We all know that music is a universal language and a great connector. It connects us with each other as human beings as we mourn together. Of course, it can also help us feel connected to the loved one who has died. Depending on how you use it, it can help evoke the wide variety of emotions that are sitting under the surface for everyone. I'm going to close with a quote from Willie Nelson, who said, "We are the same. There is no difference anywhere in the world. People are people. They laugh, cry, feel, and love, and music seems to be the common denominator that brings us all together. Music cuts through all the boundaries and goes right to the soul." And now we'd love to hear from you. What songs or artists, even genres, do you want to be played at your final farewell? Let us know in the comments below. And thanks for following us here in the Departure Lounge. We'll see you soon.